Welcome back to the Racing House. My name is Sakki. George Russell to Mercedes. Here we go. It's been confirmed that George Russell has been signed to the Mercedes F1 team on a multi-year deal, which is quite possibly the worst kept secret of the 2021 season, or maybe ever. Recently, Lewis Hamilton signed a 2-year deal, which made everyone realise we'd hear confirmation very soon as to who the second driver would be. And as you've guessed, he'll take Valtteri Bottas' place. For us fans, it really has been the news that has been called for ever since he stepped in for Lewis Hamilton at the 2020 Sakhir Grand Prix. George Russell pretty much outperformed Bottas across the weekend. Bottas finished ahead of the young Brit, but it was the way that George Russell completely outraced Valtteri Bottas which really made him stand out and pretty much embarrassed Bottas. George Russell was only outdone by some serious bad luck from a puncher, and in the words of Toto Wolff, a pit stop that was a colossal. But here is the really important part: the fact that Mercedes plucked George Russell from a rival to drive in an actual F1 race mid-season made it highly likely that George was being considered for that second Mercedes seat. What does this mean for Mercedes? Well, it does mean at long last that they are placing one eye on the future, and for me, a stronger driver partnership. Previous seasons have shown that two extremely strong drivers doesn't really work for longer than a season, but because George is just stepping into a new team, it may take time for him to get up to speed. If you can get away with the stress and the chaos, why not allow Lewis to be truly challenged and see if he can beat one of the most highly rated young drivers on the grid? With Lewis Hamilton edging closer to retirement every year, I think they'll invite the fact that there will be a new young talent being able to push Lewis further, and it will allow George to learn from one of the greatest drivers of all time. As for Bottas, the writing has been on the wall for him for quite a long time. In my 2021 F1 predictions, one of the few things that I did get right was the fact that 2021 would be a terrible year for Valtteri Bottas, and I was proved right. But don't watch me when it comes to the other predictions. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote them. And as for fans, the fans will be happy to see this happen though, as we rarely get to see our requests for young drivers getting the top seats granted. We've all been clamouring for George to get this opportunity since he entered the sport. I'm sure you'll join me and everyone at Racing House in passing on a massive congratulations and a good luck to George at Mercedes, because I know deep down he loves to watch my content. On a serious note, let me know what you think about this driver transfer. Do you feel sorry for Valtteri Bottas? Do you think Bottas can salvage his F1 career after this? Do you think George Russell can beat Lewis Hamilton in his first season at Mercedes? I would love to hear it. Also, if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the latest news and the latest content that we drop on the weekly basis. We're also aiming for 20,000 subscribers as our next milestone, so this will be very helpful in that goal. Thanks for watching everyone, until next time. Like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to ensure that you get all my latest videos.